Let's freaking go. Welcome into today's video, man. I'm super excited to see what we got in today's video. So all I ask in return is just to smash that thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, because it helps out my algorithm and gets this fantastic metamaterial MMTLP news out to other investors. Okay, so first things first, what a great day for metamaterials, up about 4.5%. Let's look at the volume actually here today. Volume was still kind of light. Average volume is about 6.2 million, and our volume traded about 4.7 million, and they have a 1-year price target setting at $3. So from about here, that's over a 200% gainer, which is kind of nice. And if you're looking here right above us here on the Yahoo Finance, futures are very green tomorrow. S&P futures up 8.5 points. Dow futures are up 72 points, and the NASDAQ futures are up 27 points, and the Russell is up 4.6 points. So that's nice to see. So great day for metamaterials, up to 95 cents. Let's keep the train rolling. And we got big earnings coming up tomorrow. I don't know. I just got this feeling something's going to come out of earnings. There's going to be some kind of announcement during the earnings or maybe in the conference call. I don't know. I could be wrong. And we're going to get into why I'm thinking that, because George has been kind of active retweeting all this stuff and posting about EV stuff. So we're going to talk about that later. Let's get in here to MMTLP today. Had a fantastic day. MMTLP went right to the moon today, up 13.79%. Ended the day at $1.65. Now, they do this a lot. MMTLP will run on these little short-term rallies, and then it'll run up so much, and then it'll come back down. I don't know. I guess they're trying to get people to buy into it and then drop the price back down so we sell out of it, but we're just buying. We don't care if this goes down to a penny. We're just going to buy more. Take it down to a penny, please. But anyway, setting at $1.65. Volume actually beat today. Our average volume is 317,000, and we trade at 532,000 shares. So beat the volume on MMTLP. Oil did go up a little bit, setting out at $90.51 for the WTI crude, Brent crude at $96.40, and natural gas is $7.65. So it's actually been a while since we talked about Mr. John Berta, but he did retweet something today about metamaterials, and I was wanting to cover it in this video. So here we got Swing Traders posted. He says, I know a certain company that has a solution for this. And he tagged MMAT, GM, and Chevy. And this here is following this post. And John Berta retweeted this. Here talking about EV owners get a massive victory after Chevy forced to admit spontaneous combustion plagues electric cars by offering rebates and including contingencies. Chevy seems to be admitting to the problems with the Bolt batteries were legitimate. So there we go, guys. John Berta retweeted that, and I think we can help with that. And let's go take a look here at our buddy George. George has been posting a lot about EVs here as of late. So I'm just guessing here, speculation, that we could have some announcement at earnings. Maybe a deal with Tesla, and we're going to get into that here. So here you can see, smart move. It is a great reminder of how Canadian offers competitive advantages to all EV automotive companies. Well, how Canada offers competitive advantages. So here it says, this article, Tesla discloses lobbying effort for new factory in Canada. Now, guys, we've done videos on this in the past. I did Tesla speculation videos a while back, and we know that we have an office, literally, we're next door neighbors to Tesla. So we know we had conversations with Tesla. That is almost a given, because the guy we've covered, I think it was Jeff Dawn, he is a big part of the Tesla connection that we have to get us both together. And I think there is a partnership, and it'd be amazing if we can get that announcement of Tesla, which I think we have deals with a lot of EV makers. It just depends if there's an NDA, which means a non-disclosure agreement. Here you can see George Palikaris retweeted this article about EVs. The Energy Report, Nanotech Metamaterials has new patents to improve safety and reduce the cost of lithium-ion batteries for the world's fleet of electric vehicles. And nanotech aims to make EV batteries safer and cheaper. Boom. There we go. Great article talking about nanotech and metamaterials. And back here in a second, George has this article out about race to secure battery metals heat up as GM and Ford inks a deal. So car makers are scouring the world to diversify their supplies of raw materials needed to power EVs. So here you can see how the industry can produce them more efficiently and how to use less materials without losing capacity and safety. Article below, see how plasma fusion tech is already cutting weight and BOM. So guys, George is out here posting his EV stuff here six hours ago. His other one was back here. He retweeted on the 3rd and one here on the 2nd. And it's all leading up to this right here. Metamaterial News posted, which we know we covered in yesterday's video, but Metamaterials is reporting earnings tomorrow, the 9th, after hours. So, like I said, just speculation. We could have some kind of deal announced in the earnings. That would be phenomenal. We did have a little run today leading to earnings. I'm bullish. I am bullish on earnings. I was looking for here, George in this post that we covered in yesterday's video on StockTwits, and George down here talking about how he buys every chance he can. And he does address the trolls in this post. If you want to see the whole thing, watch yesterday's video. And he says here, I historically buy and add to my position every chance I get and allowed, and will continue to do so as far as he is the CEO of the company. We're working incredibly hard. Look forward to sharing updates next week. Thank you in advance to those who will down and listen. So I think George is going to have something special for us. Like I said, this is all speculation. Could be totally wrong. I think George is going to deliver something for us. And if he doesn't, that's okay. I'm still in this for the long haul. So let's go take a look at Fintel. It's been a while since I've been on the Fintel, and they've really changed this around, and it looks completely different from what I'm used to. So it's like, woo. All right, so days to cover, it would take 10.19 days to cover. Short squeeze score, 68.28. Now, this is what I found interesting today. We were down to 550,000 at one point, and someone returned a boatload of shares, and now we have 2.8 million shares available to be lent out or short, which they could try to do this on earnings. Don't lend these out and dump them all on the market and drop the price down. That could be a tactic they try to do. Someone returned them back today, but we still were up 4.5%. Our short bar fee is setting at 14.01. That has came down a lot here since I was on vacation last week. Like I said, this is the first time I looked at Fintel in probably almost 2 weeks. So I don't remember what it was. It might have been a 40 or 50% when I last looked at it. Now this is interesting. The FINRA, they shorted over 58.25% today of the short volume ratio, and we were still positive about 4.5%. So that says something. To still be positive after they tried to short us and the dark pools that much, it did not work. And if you look at the aggregate between all the exchanges that Fintel covers, 57.40, and we was still up over 4%, 4.5%, saying the short interest percent of float is 9.37 of the free float. And that has been slowly coming down. I think, as just my personal opinion, as earnings come out and we start making headway towards, more revenue growth, closer to profitability, those short sellers are going to start disappearing one by one, slowly leaving us alone. And they're going to go find the next company they want to attack. That's usually how the game rolls. And right now, they're still on us. But I think as we start announcing more partnerships, more deals, the revenue growth comes in, as I said, you're going to start noticing that they're going to start leaving us alone because they literally don't want to get torched. No pun intended. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And like I said, comment down below. Are you bullish on earnings, or do you think it's Georgia going to announce anything good, or is it just going to be a regular earnings with no announcements? Like I said, don't really matter to me what happens. I don't know, I get that feeling. Maybe something will happen. Him retweeting all this EV stuff here as of late. And maybe it don't happen to earnings. Maybe it happens shortly after the blackout period, which could be a couple weeks afterwards. It could happen. So sometime here in the summer, something's going to probably be announced. So I'm just bullish on that. So catch y'all next video, guys. Peace.